Welcome to Pure Emotional Magic. I'm Joey Rabb, author and founder of the technique Pure Emotional Magic. What is Pure Emotional Magic? This is a technique for clearing out any kind of emotional pain, emotional baggage that I like to call the stuff. That's the stuff, the baggage, the emotions that hide. It masks the natural joy that lives inside each of us. People have told me when they do this work, Joey, I haven't felt this happiness and this joy that kind of wells up inside of me for no reason since I was a little child. That's what this work can do for you. Doesn't matter what you're carrying around. You see, I've discovered something that's been life-changing for me. Carrying the emotional backpack is optional. You see, only you can decide the reasons to continue to carry your backpack with you, and only you can decide if and when you want to put this backpack down. Doesn't matter what's happened in your life. Traumatic life events do not have to become life sentences where we continue to carry around this backpack. You can put down the backpack and get back to the underlying peace that's hiding underneath. I've used this technique in any circumstance you can imagine. When working with clients, working with myself. My father went through a lengthy and life-ending illness that really took him away from us really slowly, just a little bit at a time. And needless to say, it triggered a tremendous amount of darkness and grief. And with this work, I was able to successfully clear it out, just a little bit at a time. When it's heavy grief, you clear it out in layers. Each time the emotions come back, they come back quieter, softer. It's as though the volume is being turned down. It's not so stifling, it's not so overwhelming, and you do get back to an underlying peace. It sounds paradoxical, and in a way it is, because what's going on in your life might not be pretty. It might be very messy, it might be unpleasant, and it might trigger a lot of grief or anger or sadness or whatever the emotion is. But it can be cleared out. It's separate and apart from what's going on in the externals of your life. What was going on with my father was not what I wanted. I continue to miss my father, and I will every day for the rest of my life. But I'm not carrying around the dark, heavy clouds. They're gone. They've been cleared out. And what's left behind is a happiness that's underneath. It's a joy, and it's something that you can really only come to believe once you experience it. Sounds kind of pie in the sky. I don't blame you if you're thinking that. It's something you have to experience, and it's in doing this work that you will come to appreciate and understand how important it is, how effective it is. And that's where you'll see the true value in this work. Whether you read the book, or you take this course, or you watch my blog, you can learn these 7 steps that I've learned. And if you check out this website, and you check out the video called My Story, you can see very quickly about my past and how I came to do this work and why I became obsessed with this, spending the last 25 years learning how to do this after an experience that I had about 25 years ago where an emotion cleared out, and I became obsessed with finding out how did this emotion clear out. I was going through some real grief at the time. And through prayer and through several other steps, and I didn't quite know what I had done at the time, it lifted off of me. I didn't know what happened. I said, well, how could this be? Is there a way to duplicate this? Is there a way to replicate this? And I spent the last 25 years trying to figure this out. It led to a lot of interesting things that I wasn't planning in my life. I wound up becoming a doctor of chiropractic and becoming a master of kinesiology. I became a Reiki master. I learned about chakra balancing and spent a year studying the Course in Miracles, meditation, learning Kriya Yoga from Paramahansa Yogananda, and all kinds of other stuff, from the more scientific to the strange and esoteric. And the more I did this work, the louder my intuition became, the more my intuition developed, those inner nudges that we have, and my work kind of took on a life of its own. So Pure Emotional Magic is 2 things. The first component is the work that I do, the healing work, the clearing that I do with my clients. But Pure Emotional Magic is also a technique that you can do and you can learn through the steps. If you do the steps and you have the willingness, There's no kind of emotion that I haven't seen clear out. It can be anger, it can be a grudge, someone could have wronged you, I've been victimized and burglarized. I use this successfully to clear it out. I've seen it in I've seen people who are in all walks of life use this successfully. I've seen people use it in any conceivable situation you can imagine, from guilt to grief to anger to everything in between. This is Pure Emotional Magic, and I look forward to helping you to have the same results that I have. It's honestly, it's the greatest privilege of my life to be able to bring this work to you and to the world. It's called Pure Emotional Magic, and I look forward to working with you and helping you to put down your emotional backpack and get back to the peace and all that joy that's waiting for you. It's hiding just beneath the surface.